Hello again. Today I want to talk to you about one of my favourite books, which is David Mitchell's Cloud Atlas. It's a very unusual book. Um, it's hard to describe it really because it crosses many different genres. It's part sci-fi, it's part historical novel. Um, in fact, it's you could describe it as 6 short stories that are interwoven. It's hard to say very much about this book without wrecking it because the stories are seemingly completely unconnected in any way. As you begin the book, you get into the first story, suddenly it cuts into a different story, which seems to be like a completely different book. And then it does it again and again and again. And you're left wondering what on earth is going on here. It doesn't make any sense. And then as you get further into the book, it starts to make sense. Each one of these stories is very well written. Very evocative imagery. You can really submerge yourself into this book and imagine yourself in these different worlds. And somehow, with great mastery, he pulls a whole lot all together into a story that's very much sort of for our times, I think. In fact, it spans several hundred years, going back into, I think, the 1800s, going forward into the future, hundreds of years. It does touch on some themes that we're already familiar with, like climate change and technology, and dictatorial government as well is another theme in the book. So I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to give it away. It really is a tour de force, something really powerful to read. And there's a very good film. The Wazowski brothers, or sisters I should say now, did an interpretation of this. I mean, this would be an incredibly hard book to turn into a film, but they did quite a masterful job, I think. It's as good a job as anyone could ever hope to achieve with such difficult material. And I must say I really enjoyed the film. Obviously the book has a lot more nuance and so much more detail, but the film is actually quite good and worth checking out too. So I would highly recommend this book. It's one of my all-time favourites, and if you haven't read it already, check it out. Or if you're not someone that likes to read particularly, perhaps check out the film instead. So that's it for today, and hope you enjoyed that. Give a like, and leave a comment if you like, if you have anything to say about the book. And of course, if you fancy subscribing, I'm not going to complain. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.